Yo, what is up, Raider Nation? It's your boy Simone Raider back at it again with another video. And before I get started with this video, if this is the first time you're watching this video, then don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification icon button so you never miss out on another video just like this one. And if you guys do enjoy content like this, then please smash that like button. I really would appreciate it. With that being said, let's get started with this video. So today I'm going to be talking about the 2019 schedule for our Oakland Raiders and giving you guys my prediction of how I think the Raiders are going to do this year. Now, this year is not going to be easy by any means. The NFL did not do the Raiders justice. As you guys know, the Raiders traveled the longest distance this whole year compared to all the other teams. We're going to be traveling over 30,000 miles, which is mind-boggling. That's more than the Bills, the Giants, and the Jets combined. 3 teams combined. We travel more than all 3 of them, which is crazy. The Raiders are the only team that's going to be traveling over 30,000 miles. And you guys know John Gruden does not like to travel a lot. And sorry about it, John, but we're just gonna have to travel. I mean, I know Raider Nation travels everywhere to every single game, but you know, it takes a toll on the team. And like I said, with the tough schedule that we already do have, which I don't understand, we were the 4th worst team last year, yet we have the toughest schedule. You know, it's not gonna be easy for this team. From week 2 all the way to week 8, the Raiders are going to be on the road. They won't be playing in the O.co or Ring Central if we're being technical here. But that's 49 days without any football in Oakland. And on top of that, the Raiders are going to be the only team in the history of the NFL to be playing in 3 different countries in one season. Not 1, not 2, but 3 different countries. That's crazy. So in preseason, week 3, the Raiders are going to be traveling to Winnipeg, Canada. We're going to be playing in Canada against the Green Bay Packers. And then week 5 of the NFL season, we play the Chicago Bears in London. And then for the rest of the season, we play in the great country of the US of A against every other team out there. And that's crazy. You know, they're trying to bring us down. And it's kind of crazy to me. I know I keep saying crazy because it really is crazy. The Raiders got everything stacked up against them. You know, schedule wise, we got the toughest schedule. We're going to be traveling everywhere. We're going to play in 3 different countries. 3 different countries. We're fun to be on the road. But you know, with all that said, I'm going to be giving you guys my realistic prediction to what we can do this year and what our record can be. Now, I'm not going to have big expectations this year like I usually do. Many years before this, like last year and the year before, I had Raiders winning like 9, 10, 11, so on and so forth. And I feel like I have my expectations up here. And then in reality, it's down here. When, you know, right now, today, I'm going to do something a bit different. I'm going to have my expectations like right here. And then hopefully the Raiders, like in reality, the Raiders have this type of a season. I don't know, like a really good season. You know, I'm gonna be a non-biased Raider fan. It's gonna be kind of hard, but I'm gonna try to be as non-biased as I can. I'm gonna be giving you guys my predictions for our schedule. So with that being said, let's start off with the preseason, which I don't really care about. I'm gonna go through that really quick. Week 1, we play the LA Rams. That's a win. Week 2, we go to Arizona. That's a loss. Week 3, it's a home game for the Raiders, and we play in Canada up in the 6th. Shout out Aubrey. And that's gonna be a win for us as well. Last game, we play at Seattle. That's a loss. So I have the Raiders going 2-2 in the preseason. So what? Now let's get to the big picture right here. The 2019 schedule. And we start off Monday Night Football again against the Denver Broncos, or might I say the Denver Donkeys. All the anticipation is finally going to be here. So many storylines, you know, Antonio Brown's first game as a Raider. We have Vontaze Burfict. Is Richie Incognito still going to be on the team? Is Derek Carr going to ball out? Josh Jacobs? Is Cleveland Farrell? So many different questions. All going to be answered day 1. Monday Night Football. Raiders, Broncos, who wins? I got the Raiders notching that dub. We got to come out swinging, and I feel like we're going to do that against the Broncos. Week 2, we play Kansas City Chiefs. Now these guys are the big bad dogs of the AFC West, and everybody's been hyping them up, which I think they are a really good team, a really solid team. But even with Patrick Mahomes and his weird voice, I believe in the Madden curse. You know, him being on the Madden cover is not going to do him any justice, at least for the beginning of the year, because I had the Raiders getting another dub. Don't be alarmed. It's only the 2nd week, and Trust me, the Raiders probably gonna have that confidence. That's another dub, 2-0 so far. Now we start our long-awaited road trip, which isn't gonna be easy for the Raiders. And we go to Minnesota for that first away game, and Minnesota takes the W. The Raiders take the L, 2-1 so far. I'm okay with that. Now we go into Indianapolis with the Andrew Luck team that's on the rise. They did really good last year, but I guess their good wasn't good enough because I have the Raiders winning another game. So that's 3-1 so far. And I know we're getting all hyped. We all getting hyped about the Raiders, and I'm believing in this team. I'm believing in them. But we go into London, which is not technically a home game for the Raiders, even though it's a home game for the Raiders. This is a Khalil Mack game. This is the first time we get to see Khalil Mack since we traded him. And how is he going to react? Is he going to be playing? Is he not? Is he going to sack Derek Carr? I hope not, because that's his buddy, you know? Why are you going to do that to your buddy? All that aside, I have the Raiders taking another L to the Chicago Bears. The Raiders have not had a good history of playing overseas, so that's why I'm saying we're going to take a big fat L against the Chicago Bears. The last time we won an international game was against the Houston Texans, and we barely beat them. But with that said, we took the L, like I said. And then week 6, we win again. That's a bye week. Obviously, we take dubs on a bye week. Yay. Okay. You know, bye week, no one cares. Now we come back and we travel to Green Bay against the Green Bay Packers. We take the L. Aaron Rodgers and company are just too much for the Raiders at the time, and they take the L. Hopefully we don't take the L, but you know, I'm trying to be realistic right here. Now we travel again week 8 to Houston against the Texans, and that's a Texans team that did bolster up that offensive line for a Deshaun Watson. And with the top 3 receiver in DeAndre Hopkins, I think we're going to take another L. Houston Texans beat us. We move on. Now we go and play Detroit. We're finally back home. And the fact that we're just happy to be in front of the Oakland crowd in Ring Central, we're going to take the dub. We beat Detroit pretty good. You know, we're going to beat them. We're going to go off and beat them. So far, what are we looking like? We're at 4-4 right now. 4-4 at 500, I believe. Now, week 10, we play the LA Chargers in Ring Central again, and we take the L to the LA Chargers. I might not believe in their Super Bowl hype, but I believe they're still a good team, and they're going to beat us. We take the L. Now, we play Cincinnati at home, and that's a dub for us. I feel like we have a good match against Cincinnati. Vontaze Burfict finally plays his old team, and he's gonna knock somebody out in that game. Now we travel to New York and play the Jets. Now I know it's always been tough for the Raiders to play on the East Coast, and we take another dub in New York, and AB finally gets to meet his old teammate Le'Veon Bell, but it's not gonna be enough for Le'Veon Bell. No. The Raiders are gonna win. And so far that puts us at 6-5, which isn't too bad. I'm not gonna lie. 6-5 is still better than what we did last year. Next game, we go to Kansas City, and Patrick Mahomes and them beat us. We take the L. It ain't easy for the Raiders to win in Kansas City, so I take the L on that one. Then week 14, we play the Tennessee Titans. Everybody's sleeping on the Tennessee Titans. They really got a great team over there, a team on the rise, and if Marcus Mariota can be healthy for the rest of the year, they're gonna be good. I have the Raiders taking another L right there. Now we play the Jacksonville Jaguars, led by newly acquired quarterback Nick Foles in Oakland for maybe the last game in Oakland, and we gotta go out in style. We cannot lose the last game in Oakland. This is a must win for the Raiders, especially if we move to Las Vegas the next year. So I have the Raiders taking up a dub right there against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Moving on to week 16, we go play in LA against the LA Chargers. Now this could be a winnable game for the Raiders, but I give us another L. Maybe the Chargers, still a really good team, are fighting for a playoff spot. So are we, but I'll give them the dub. I'll give them the dub. And the last game of the season, week 17, we travel to Denver in the Mile High, and they get their revenge on us, and we take another L. And that puts us at 7-9. Now, Raidernation, before you guys go off on me, like I said at the beginning of this video, I do not want to have my expectations this high. I don't care if this is just a prediction video and you guys just want to see me say 10-6, 9-7, maybe 8-8. That's probably realistic as well, but I'm going on a limb and saying 7-9. I think that's our floor. Maybe that's our floor. We can always do better. Relax. Like I said, you know, I want to keep my expectations low because you never know when business gonna be booming, and in reality we have a great season. So, you know, I just want to give you guys my prediction. I know a lot of people have us going 9-7, 10-6. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm sorry, Raider Nation. I'm sorry. So with that being said, Raider Nation, that's all I have for you guys today. If you guys enjoyed this video, then please hit that thumbs up button. This schedule makes it much harder for me to predict how it's going to be because of all the away games that we're going to have in a row, consecutive away games. That makes it really tough for me to predict this thing. That's why I feel like 7-9 is not that bad. Let me know what your guys' predictions are down below in the comment section. And with that being said, Raider Nation, this is your boy Some More Raider, and your boy is, yeah.